Okay, so improvisation is not a reward, it's a starting point. Remember, it's a starting point. You can start to improvise since the beginning. Okay, the traditional methods teach scale, theory, exercise, maybe improvisation. Maybe you can learn improvisation, you know, but mainly you will learn read scales, some articulation, you know, theory. What's necessary theory, you know, because musical theory, you know, we have to explain what music is. You know, for example, read music is not music theory. Music theory is the explanation of certain characteristics in the music. You know, what is physics theory? The explanation of how the universe works. You know, music is the same. You know, but music is something human. You know, we were not explaining uh, divine phenomena. You know, we were explaining music. Okay, music is made by human being. This creates fear, overthinking, musical playing, mechanical playing, frustration. It's interesting to develop mechanical playing, okay, but you are not being creative. You have to be creative. You have to develop that feeling of authorship, of expression, you know. So the problem is not talent. The problem is learning order. Learning order. Okay. So as I told you before, you have to start playing uh, with. I don't know if you watched the previous class, warm up class, but you have to start with small and being creative with the small things you have. I'm going to show here. Okay. Scales are not improvisation. The scales are, you can develop time perception, you can develop embouchure, air support, sound control, but not improvisation yet. It's not music. You are developing the base of what you need to play for sure, but it's not improvisation yet. Okay. Scales train the body. Improvisation train the mind. Okay. So we are developing muscle memory when we are playing scales, articulation exercise. You know, or tongue or fingering, etc. We are adapting our body on it. Okay, but improvisation train the mind. Okay, we have to balance mind and body. Okay, improvisation starts with structure, not freedom, not complexity. As I told you before, once you learn one, two, three, just one scale, you are able to start to improvise. Start to improvise how? Chords. Play just the notes of one chord. I don't know if you have heard about that chord. What chord mean? You know, transposition of thirds, triads, tetrads. If you heard about it, let me know in the comments if you heard about it. Okay, so first improvisation two. Let's do something practical. Major scale. We have a major scale. So let me just get here the saxophone. We have major scale. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's check here. We have major scale. It's C major scale on tenor saxophone, C major. You can see the notes here, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Once you learn these notes, you are able to play the triads of the first degree. What's the first degree? It's C. If you are playing the C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is the first degree. So we can play the triad of the first degree. First degree is C. So triad, you can see in red there, C, E, G. So that's the triad. Triad. Okay, so let's play just the triad of C, the first degree of C major. Okay, let's play it. Just three notes. Just three notes. We are, you know, how long you need to be able to play it? Less than 8 weeks, for sure. Less than 8 weeks, you are able to play just one chord, just one chord. It means scale, you know. C major scale. Let's play the chord of the first degree. Okay, just few notes. You can start already being creative. Okay, uh, so these are red is improvisation, musical decision. So you can choose the notes, you can experiment, you know, you can develop it in a safe structure. Once you develop time perception and are able to play the notes of that scale, C major, you are able to play that. Not just C major scale, you can play D major scale, you can play E major scale, you can play another scales. You have blue scale, you have Frisian scale, we have Dorian scale, we have infinite scales. So that's just one idea, you know. I can give you the major scale. Why I'm using major scale as example. You will see soon why I'm using major scale as example. It's so easy and didactic, you know. Uh, Only after get confidence, once you if you get confidence on that playing just three chords, you can also add the new chord. You can add the fifth degree. You know, for example, can you see here the scale? I'm using here 2 octave. For example, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and again C, D, E. What it means? I'm playing. It means 2 octave. You know, because 7 notes and then 7 notes again. It means octave. 1 octave, 2 octave. So when we are adding the fifth, we are adding also the chord of the G. Can you see? If C is the first degree, C, D is the second, E is the third, F is the fourth, G is the fifth degree. So how can we make the triad of that degree? Also, skip one, you know, to make the triad of the first degree, C, skip D, E. So you can play C and E. Skip F, you know, always skipping one. E, F, G. So the triad of C is C, E, F. Okay, always skipping one. That's how we build the chords, triads. You know, you just need 3 notes of each degree. Okay, and then fifth degree is G. Okay, C is the first, D second, E third, F fourth, G is fifth. So let's build also the triad of the fifth degree. G, can you see here in the bottom? G, B, D. So triad of first degree, C, E, G. C, E, G, the first degree. And then we have G, B, D. So let's play it. The chords of the first degree and the chords of the fifth degree. Because that is the C major, okay? C major. The first degree of C major is C. The fifth degree of C major is G. So we are playing the C major scale, still on the C major scale. Okay, so let's play the first and the fifth degree. Sorry, so another key. That's another key. Okay, let's play. One bar C and another bar G. Okay, so playing just the chord of C and the G. So sometimes, as I have already experienced it, I use, for example, another note to just passage as bridge, but mainly playing only the notes of the chord. You can play just, these notes here, and it will be harmonically accepted. C, E, G, B, D. Can you see the totally? Look here, the notes in red here on the bottom. C, E, G on the first bar, G, B, D on the second bar. So if you hold G, for example, all the time, will be always in harmony, So you have just to be careful with the time, change it. Okay. So once you get confidence, we can do also something different. We can do that when the magic happens. For example, 4 degree. 4 degree, the first degree and fifth degree, you already know. Okay, so if we add here the sixth and the fourth degree, we are adding the chord of A and F. In the same way, how we are building it, the superposition of third. So here, I'm instead of using triads, I'm using tetrads. Tetrads. Can you see we have 4 notes for each degree? It means tetrads. So we are using 4 notes, but still superposition of third. It's still always keeping one. C, E, G, B. So mainly is it. We are now playing just the notes of each chord. Let me play here just the notes of the chord, and then hold it here. I'm going to show you here where the magic happens. Okay, so let's play just the notes of the chord, and then I can show you something very interesting. Following that pattern here: first, fifth, sixth, and fourth degree. Much more interesting, no? Much more sounding much more musical, right? So that's it. So let me show you something the same. That first, fifth, and sixth, and fourth, that chord progression, most of the pop songs, follow that same pattern. Let It Be, of Beatles, With or Without You, Don't Stop Believing, She Will Be Loved, Someone Like You, Sunny. So we can see music from different decades just using that chord. So using the notes of the chord. Exactly it. So improvisation, if you are being creative, you can also make music. So most of these songs are following that template, the chord progression template. Let me check the same chord progression. Okay, let's now playing loop that chord progression to show you how it works. Okay, C. Can you see? We have these songs and much more songs following the same pattern. And guess the notes we are using are the notes of the chords. Not a lot of notes, but each bar we are using notes of the chord. Looks simple, no? So the same chord progression, infinite way to make music, to improvise, so you can improvise through these songs, just experimenting the notes of the chord, you know that's so easy to understand. So in the beginning for me it's very hard, so that's it. We have templates of chord progression. Okay, so that's much simple. If it makes sense for you, write here in the comments. If it's the first time you are listening it, if you already know it, you can write here. But I know most of you are completely beginner. You don't have to play everything now. I'm just show you here the roots of the method. Okay, I developed. So hundreds of famous songs use this. Different artists, different styles, same structure. But I'm just remembering, it's just major scale. We have infinite scales, and for different scales, we have other templates. So these songs are made by it, following that kind of perception. Okay, so popular music is not complex, it's well structured. We have to understand the structure behind the songs. Okay, this issue is learning order, not talent, not theory, not discipline. Okay, you have just to understand how everything works, and you have to be ready. You have to practice the exercise after understanding it, where you are going, you know okay, the propose. So that's why I created this Sax Creative Improvisation internal course. So when I understood it, most of people asking, Marcelo, please teach me how to play saxophone. How can I play it easily? So I developed it. I started my career as teacher because of it. I was traveling, touring, as you saw before, touring internationally, and everywhere people asking, please, Marcelo, teach me. So I'm very proud to develop that kind of methodology. I started creating it in Brazil. Now I live in the UK, performing every day. Every day I receive requests. For example, that week I'm going to perform in the coach of Chelsea. I'm going to his house to perform there in the week in another city. Sometime I'm always performing also in cruise ship, yacht. I don't know how long you follow me, but if you follow my social media for over 5 years, you know that I have a very active career as saxophone player. Most of the gig I can't accept. For example, just today I received 4 or 5 requests, and most of the gig I can't accept because I am already booked. So that's it. I know that's very interesting, and I can help people to learn saxophone, and I also can guide you if you want to become pro saxophone. I don't know if it's for everyone. Maybe you want to learn saxophone just because it's a dream. You want to play for friends, join someone in the jam session, So it's complete interesting, So how works my course? The program is organized in 8 progressive levels. The first level is for who is arriving now, don't know nothing. As I explained at the beginning of that masterclass, you are playing the major scale. You have to be able to play these notes, and then you can already start improvising. Okay, then we have the second, when you start to understand, to analyze the music modes, the Greek modes. We can travel deeply in different songs. We can analyze the harmony, we can analyze the symmetry of the phrase. You can understand how works the phrase, the harmony, and for sure you can go deeply playing with songs. So you will be guided lesson. We have weekly lessons, so you don't have a lot of information. We have, for example, one video class of between 20 minutes and 40 minutes approximately, and you watch that class, video class, and you can access the PDF, all the support material. You have some links there with another articles to go deep. So each class you are advised to watch one class at the beginning of the week, practicing everything and review the lesson during the week, practicing about 20 minutes per day. Don't need too much, but have to be consistent, okay? But about if you are able to play just 20 minutes per day, watching the class and practicing 20 minutes per day, you are able to progress until, because it has 1 year of class. You know, depends when you are entering the course. Maybe you can see just until the model 3, because I'm updating slowly, progressively, to make sure the students are following everything correctly, you know, because that's, as I told you before, I'm launching it in English, you know, so the first time I'm launching it for English speakers. So it's very fresh. So I'm being careful to, if I add everything, I don't know, maybe you are very anxious. You listen all the class at the same time, but that's not the proposal. We have to develop it, you know, as I told on the beginning of the masterclass, you have the body and you have the mind side. So we have to progress. For example, the level 1, you have to respect the level 1 and practice everything for the level 1. For example, we have one specific model just to play, just to practice Aeolian modes, Greek modes. 1 week just practicing it to develop to develop a deep muscle memory on specifically Aeolian modes, and then Dorian modes, you know. So that it's very important to respect your body. Maybe you can understand intellectually, but your body have to do it, you know. So we have to repeat it consistently. Okay, so we have PDF. You can download the PDFs. You have support material, backing tracks. The backing track I'm using here, you have for almost every class. You can download the back track also. You have a learning community to share inside the platform. It's hosted on a platform currently at the Hotmart. It's a platform where you have to register with your own email, and you can get the access on the platform. So make sure, remember what, if you join the course, remember the email, because some of you have many emails. So make sure you are using your personal email to access, because the platform sometimes asks for you know, the confirmation will send some number to check if it's you or someone hacking, you know. But that's it. You will access the platform where you can see the classes. You can see also the community where you can share your assessment. I can go there. I'm still able to go there and review. I can watch your assessment inside the platform. I explain how can you share the assessment, so I can go there and review. And you can see also all the students' assessment, so you can engage with all the students. So we are building a community of students. So that's very interesting. It's 100% online. Okay, learn at your pace. If you are traveling, if you are at home, you know, don't mind. You can access it everywhere since you have internet. Okay, you can access through the computer, tablet, mobile. Okay, mobile, maybe the screen is small because we have some classes, especially in the level 2, level 3, when we use music sheets to analyze. You will learn also how to read music. If you don't know how to read music, you will learn. Has enough material support there for you to get ready to read some music. You don't have to read something complex, okay? As I told you before, I'm trying to make you develop your creativity first of all, and your music understanding. So hosted on Hotmart, as I already told. So tablet, computer, very good. Phone is also interesting to use phone. You can use phone, but tablet and computer can see better the screen. Weekly feedback. So that's a bonus for who is joining now. We just remembering. You can join in 7 days until Wednesday. If you are from Australia and New Zealand, maybe it's different, okay? Because of the time, you guys are like one day, ahead. But until Wednesday midnight of the UK, I don't know exactly what the time in US, etc. But make sure to join as soon as possible. Okay. Uh, we have exclusive bonus, weekly feedback. I can still go because it's a new course. We are still having students, new students, so you can have access on the platform for 12 months lessons every week. I'm going to update constantly, updating the class already there for the improvement, add a new class, okay, and have feedback once per week. I have one day exclusively to review the weekly feedback. So make sure you are practicing everything and sending the assessment of the lesson one per week, so I can go there and check and give my review writing on the community. As I told here before, on the community, check here on the bottom, learning community share inside the platform. Okay, so for who enroll until Sunday, I can give you a one-to-one session. If you join now on until Sunday, you can have one-to-one session where I can go with you. We can have a chat, a private chat, when we can talk more about your experience. If you need support on the platform, I can give you a personal support to access the platform. Okay, through the Zoom, we can book a Zoom session where I can know more about you. For example, if you are not sure if the saxophone you have is the idea for you, or if you have some different skills, and I don't know if I'm beginning. Marcelo, please support me here. Where I'm going to start, So I can give you a one-to-one session if you join until Sunday. I know because we have hundreds of students here that's confirming the presence here on that masterclass. That community is growing fast, So I'm able to accept just it because one-to-one diagnosis is about 30 minutes, depending of the case, even more. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't accept everyone. But if you join until that Sunday, in the first 3 days, after that, from now, if you are watching it 29th January, it says Fridays 30, until Sunday. Sunday, if you join until there, you have a diagnostic session guaranteed for you. It's a bonus. So we have these two bonus. Okay, about the investment. So if you have private lesson during 1 year, one per week, you will pay. It's not the fee of the course, okay? But just to show you, if you have private lesson based on the fee of approximately £40 per hour, in the UK is £40 per hour average. Okay, sometimes more, sometimes, but usually £40. If you have one lesson per week in 1 year, you will pay around 2,000, okay, for 1 year. Now look at that, it's very exclusive. Today you can join it for just 147. It's almost for free. It's almost free. It's 70% off of the full price of that course. I don't know if you tried to join a few months ago, you saw that the fee is much more. So I really want to offer you the opportunity to start playing saxophone this year. Okay, so don't lose that opportunity to learn saxophone. Okay, you can pay it through one time off if you prefer, to avoid the interest of the platform, or you can play up 12 months. Okay, you can pay. You can buy it and divide it by 12 or 8, as you prefer. The platform will do it. I'm just explaining you how the platform, because it's hosted by the platform. Okay, the platform offer the way to but that is You can use credit, debit card, you can use 2 cards, I think, and also the Klarna, depending on where you are from. You can use Klarna. I don't know if you know what's Klarna, for example. Klarna, you can pay just one off, and the platform can help you to split it in 3 times without interest, you know. Uh, so we have also 15-day guarantee, so risk free. If you don't know if it's for you, you can just test it. You can go, you can access the platform, and if you think it's not for you, if you are trying, etc., think, no, I don't want to learn saxophone, I don't want to learn improvisation, it was just curiosity, that's okay. You can request reimburse. In up 15 days, you can have your money back. No problem at all. Okay, so it's risk free. But if you want to learn a saxophone, that's one amazing opportunity for you. So stop waiting for years, join that community. Okay, so or access the website marcelocuco.com/SCI. SCI is the abbreviation of Saxophone Creative Improvisation. So marcelocuco.com/SCI. Okay, you can access that website and join now the course. Join now. Okay, that's it. That's opportunity for you to learn saxophone, to stay in the community, learn with that amazing musical environment. I'm proud to develop and support people from everywhere. Okay, so if you have some question, I'm going to write you email. I'm almost sure you registered for the masterclass, so you have my mail. Just write me. You have already my mail. Just answer some of the emails you are receiving. If you have some question, I'm happy to guide you through the process to join the course. And that's it. Improvisation is a skill, not a talent, not a reward. So we are human being. We are able to develop improvisation since the first week. Okay, so that's it. It's a pleasure to stay here with you, sharing that knowledge. I hope that masterclass was important for you to understand how music works, to understand that you don't need talent, you just need consistency, you need the correct methodology, you need, because I waste time, a lot of time on my career. If someone, if I had fun, for example, that opportunity I give you now to understand music, everything was, when I was a teenager, I had anyone to explain it, So I'm sure I'm giving you something very, very interesting, and I'm proud for it. That's my gift for you. Okay, so I hope you can learn saxophone as soon as possible, and I'm here to help you through the saxophone creative improvisation. So I can't wait to see you inside the course. If you want, for sure, learn saxophone. Okay, let's learn saxophone that year. Okay, 2026 will be the year you are learning saxophone through improvisation. Okay, so thanks very much for watching here, staying to the end. I hope to see you soon. Bye. Thank you.